Alright, so we got something. We killed a teddy bear, a giant teddy bear in the forest, and we got a mirror for it. And now that mirror will open up a door in the castle. Castle is on the other side of town. This is also super loud. Hold on. Alright, so we need to get over to the castle. So we need to go back through the subway. I really enjoyed Metal Gear Solid, so I gave it a 5. Alright, we need to go in the left. I guess it doesn't matter which subway we go in. Oh yeah, that's right, Team Buddies. That's right. Sorry, I'll put that in the list. Let me put that in my to-do list right now, actually. What was the other game that you said? There were 2 games that you mentioned weren't on the list. Oh no, it's not out of 10. It's out of 5. My rating scale is out of 5. We did Metal Gear Solid 1. You can just check on the. You can go to that spreadsheet there, and it'll tell you exactly when, what, and whatever. It should be relatively up to date. It won't include the stuff for today, but it'll have everything before today. Now this isn't loud enough. Inconsistent PlayStation. Yeah, I've heard Phantom Pain is pretty good. I'll probably play it in a few years whenever it's on sale. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat, that's true. I'll add those. Mortal Kombat. Anime mode? Let's see. Now it is. Is Primal Rage PS1 game? Wait, did those links not work? Oh no, those work. But yeah, we enlisted the assistance of Dr. GameShark PhD MD a while ago because I really was at the end of my rope with this game. And you can actually see exactly when that was. Right about there was right around when I enlisted the help of Dr. GameShark. Okay, so we gotta go that way. Backtracking, boys. The most fun part of any video game. Backtracking. So these things, we already have their cards. Let's do this. Backyard. Alright, let's cruise to the end of the game. Primal Rage? Alright. When I have a second here to type during a battle transition, I will put Primal Rage onto the to-do list. Primal Rage. I'm always okay with fighting games because they're so short. Primal... Oh, it's that Primal Rage. Okay, yeah. I love Primal Rage. I played it in the arcades a whole lot. Always got completely wrecked. Surprise, surprise. But I like Primal Rage. I actually didn't know there's a PlayStation version. I thought that would be like a Genesis or something like that era. Actually surprising that they made a PlayStation version. Yeah. You gotta love any game that its UI for your health is just a beating heart that explodes when you die. How could you not love a game like that? There's not too much you can actually use Dr. Game Shark to help out with your personas. There's only so much you can do. The best way to get more powerful personas is to fuse them, but that's a huge pain in the ass, and there's no quick way to do that. So instead, I gave my my characters here a ton of experience and very good weapons so that they can just ruin everything. And so we no longer have to spend like 5 minutes on each fight anymore. Wait, you can't even properly play Primal Rage on MAME or anything? Huh. Okay. Go to the right here, and this will auto walk us to the exit. Or not, never mind. Yeah, you would have thought somebody by now would have figured out a way to remove stuff like that from arcade games, but maybe it's really, really deeply embedded. Alright, I want to see if I can get these Pink Dragons card, because I don't have it yet. It's early, stupid, grumpy. I don't think I've tried it with Nate yet. There we go. Give me the usual. $33. Alright. Huh. Arcade games are weird, in summary. Okay. Sure. Oh man. Ah. I was on the right track to get its card. I wonder if the main versions of Primal Rage somehow were like patched to run with the home console version or something. Like depending on what exactly was locked out of the arcade ROM, that they just dumped in the console port. Oh, no fatalities. No fatalities, why bother? This is why we don't want to draw out battles here, because some of these battle animations just take forever. Yep, there's lots of dancing in Persona. Alright, so this is the one where you have to go out through a particular exit to get to where you want to go. It's like there's weird, unpassable terrain on this side of the town. Alright, so we need to go through the castle. So we have to go through the black market all the way up to the castle. Alright, it's been a while since we've heard this. If you've never heard this, then prepare yourselves. There we go. The drugstore song. Okay, we have a whole bunch of like all of these. Yeah, it's no tomato convenience store, but it's close. Okay. And we don't really have a good save spot before we get to the next dungeon, so we'll save here. Yep, they sell bathrooms. Over at the pharmacy. So we have like 3 dungeons to go through, I believe, from what I read. We're probably going to finish this game out today. I might just stay up until we finish it. We will finish the fight. and be done with Persona until Persona 2. Can't wait until we get to the PS2 Persona games. Because there's like 8 of them. So, get ready for those. There's Persona 3, Persona 4, and 3 has a special version, and that will be the one that we play. We're gonna do Fest, Persona 3. There is SMT Nocturne. There is Digital Devil Saga, Digital Devil Saga 2. There is Raido Kuzunoha versus something something, and then a sequel to that. So that was what? That was like 5. And then, I think there's another one. I'm talking about just the PS2 Hot for TV ones. I think those are all the North American PS2 ones. Wait, that's more than 5. That's like 7. Okay, never mind. I miscounted. 7. 7 SMT games on North American PS2. Not including both versions of Persona 3. That's just including FES. Yeah, Driggasm. Hold on, Driggasm. Don't worry about it, Driggasm. I'm ready. Alright, sick. We can finally open this door. We got to this door, by the way, like 6 hours ago in-game. Let's go, Driggasm. Doesn't that boss know that I am level 99? And he is so fucked. Oh well. Alright. Great. I see multiple staircases already. Great. Hold on. Let's listen to this jam. Okay. The only voice samples in this song is Now and It Was. Great. What map? As far as I know, there's no maps in the game, Hanky. You have to fill it in yourself by walking around. Alright, let's talk to these things. Land sharks. Sure, those look like sharks to me. Alright, land sharks are stupid, so let's give them a little dance. Let's be taught. Great. Alright. Land sharks like the good old stare. It's not a lie, but it's a lie. Sure. Oh. Alright, let's give him some stairs then. You're right. Oh no. Shit. Alright. Alright, it's more like it. So I think I recall from reading something online, I need to get to floor 4. And there's like a switch I need to pull. I think. I thought I bookmarked the thing I needed, but didn't quite work out. Alright, let me see if I can just escape. Everybody's at like maximum agility. They should be able to just escape. Nope. I have a level 99 party with like maxed out everything, and they still can't just run. Enemies a third their level. That thing throws its organs at you. I never noticed that. That's actually an excellent combat animation. Alright. Stairs over there and a dead end over there. That stairs down. Great. Great. Alright. Okay. Wait. He died? Sure. I guess that's the death spell. Alright, good thing I got all of these healing items. Okay. That's where we came in. There's stairs there, there's stairs to the south, and there's stairs over here. Okay. Alright. I don't see a switch over there. Actually, is this a switch? Nope. Already been this way. Nothing even over there. Stairs down. Or hopefully stairs up. Weak against fire. Alright, so let's actually blow these things up. Bitted. We don't want to heal all. Sure. I hit the wrong button again, didn't I? Alright, this should be okay.
Want some?
Let's go, Jim. Yeah, I don't have any plans to do Shenmue in a bit. Let's say. I'll only be doing Shenmue for special occasions. Because I did, let's say, 9 to 10 months of daily Shenmue 2 runs. So I'm not super inclined to go back to that. No, I'm not watching the relay. I beat Swagman instead of watching the relay. Alright, well that went real well there. Yep, beat Swagman. I already have the world record in Shenmue Tactics. I thought you were gonna do RE5 fitted. So you're gonna do both the 12 ends and learn 5? Because I think my main speed project now is going to be learning FF12 and not really much else. So I already have my hot world recce in Sky Odyssey and Overblood. Yeah, of course, paparazzi percent. There's actually there's plenty of new people who are getting into Shenmue 2 speedruns, if you're looking for that in particular. I think there are, let's say, Spat already knows the run and is already very, very good at it. Like world record tier. And then there's like 4 or 5 other people who are learning the run or have already learned it. So if there isn't Shenmue 2 streams on right now, there will be at some point in the future. I'll do Sky Odyssey occasionally, because I know I can improve my adventure time, and I can improve my all planes time by a bit by not crashing. But my all planes time is actually really good. I'm actually pretty happy with the time I got in all planes. Though there is room for improvement in New Game Adventure. And yeah, I'm not expecting learning FF12 to be a quick process. I've actually never seen Adventure Time. Alright, job done, Fitted. I will never, ever utter the word, the B word. So bubble strat is bitch strat, is what you're saying. Only bitches use bubbles. Fitted 2015. Yeah, the hotel for AGDQ has already been decided. Apparently they're going to get food trucks for the venue, or something. Because apparently the food situation is kind of dire there. So to fix that, they're going to try and get food trucks. dank memes are actually good. I don't believe that. Not for a second. I'm assuming there's going to be a pitfall at the end of this, at the end of this corridor. Because it's too convenient that there is a short way. HDQ is in Washington, D.C. at the Hilton something? But it's in Washington, D.C. again. Or that area. And apparently, somebody tweeted today that the submissions for AGDQ are going to open in October. So you still have the whole month of September to figure out what you want to submit and get all that together. Yeah, SGDQ had pretty okay breakfast. They had these croissant things that had something in them, some sort of filler, and it was amazing. You can go, Pitted. Come on. Let's hold a fundraiser. You get like 400 people in your stream. Just put a counter on stream that says AGDQ expenses. Don't tell them if you're not going to run anything, though. So you're going to there. You're going to the couch or run. You can be on my couch. Well, a spot just for the inventor of the pitted warp on my couch. Okay, this I remember. The FAQ said something about a room. A room that you can't see in. So we're on the right track. 4th floor. We're in the right place at least. Oh god. Okay. So we get to do this part actually blind. Great. Okay. Shit. Doesn't even... Doesn't this look like fun? So I guess I have to go by parts of the map that aren't filled in. Weak against magic. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm still not super sure what I'm going to submit to GQ. We still need to figure out the Elder Scrolls relay thing. And I'm good to do Daggerfall or Arena for that. If Shizu can make it out to AGDQ, then he'll have the choice of which game he wants to do because he has a record in both games. But I'd be fine with either of those. I'd probably submit Sky Odyssey, though I'm pretty sure that will never ever make it. I think they'd be fine with the relay. Especially since Daggerfall and Arena have never been in a GDQ before. Or any sort of major marathon for that matter. And if you're already doing those two, you might as well have the rest, because Morrowind is 5 minutes, Oblivion's like 6 minutes, and Skyrim has had huge changes since it was last in a GDQ. And pretty much gonna have all of like the Elder Scrolls runners I've already committed to being there or being available. Yeah, it should be the Hilton by the airport, Hanky, I think. It should actually say in the SDA thread. Overblood is, I gotta talk it over with Caveman about that. Because I think we're gonna try to get that into SGDQ and not AGDQ. It's too dank for AGDQ. Well, it's not in the airport, hiking. It's a little ways away. I've never been there, but it's relatively close to the airport. But it's not close to food or something. There's some there's apparently were some difficulties with food availability there. But you'd be flying into, I think, Dulles is the airport at DC, and it's in early January. It is. We did it. All right. I'm not sure how expensive tickets are going to be to DC. Like, the combined cost of my plane tickets from SoCal to Minnesota was about 500 both ways. 500 total. I'm expecting it to be like 700, let's say, for GDQ or AGDQ. I haven't flown to DC in a long time, so I have actually no idea how much it'll be. Damage. Where did you end up flying out from to go to SGQ, Nike? Because I thought there was like some difference in ticket costs from certain cities. Like when I flew into Germany, it was cheapest to go from Chicago to Frankfurt. Or you say it, Frankfurt. There we go. We'll go with the American way. Frankfurt. Alright, let's try going this way, I guess. I probably should have healed before I walked. Whoops. Yeah, it's kind of weird that all the flights go into Chicago, regardless of like where you are. Apparently ESA is gonna be in England rather than Sweden next year too. I don't know, maybe instead of SGDQ I go to ESA instead. I don't know. It all depends if Overblood is going to be a thing. I haven't been to Europe in a while. I liked Europe. Okay, so we got... Oh, it might still be in Sweden? Okay. Well, I'm fond of Sweden, I guess. I am almost Swedish, so that could be fine, I suppose. It's 50 euros. Round trip from Dusseldorf to London. Man, that is super cheap. Holy crap. That's probably cheaper than like taking the train through the tunnel. But I suppose the hotel and all that would probably be more expensive in Brighton though, where they're proposing it be. Let me actually look up that hotel stuff. The demos archive. The one time I load up the SDA site this month. DDQ. Okay. The hotel is the Hilton at Washington Dulles Airport. So Dulles Airport is where you want to fly into. Dulles in Washington, D.C. Wait, is this the... Should look at the map before I move again on the main map here. These things are from World of Warcraft. Naga, yep. I don't know if my bot's been posting the poll here, but depending on how quickly we get through this, this current poll might be over by the end of the stream. Because I can probably go for another 3 hours, and I might be able to beat the game by then. And if we do, this poll will end. To go out through that. This exit in there. Okay. This looks like a boss room. I think we did it. I think we did it. It's Chris. I forgot who that is. Oh, that guy. Right. The guy who looks like he came from Chrono Cross. Great. The writing in this game is so good. So good. Sure. That's the title of the game. Well done. Batman quotes. Great. Straight up Batman quote. Wait, how are they... Okay. Holy White is not worth using. Alright, I guess we're going guns only for this. This isn't the final boss, no. Oh no, it sealed my magic. Whatever will I do?
You wish.
Oh shit. Whoops. Wrong one. What? I'm hitting the cancel button here. And it just keeps on going. Come on, give me my menus, sir. Alright. One dungeon down. Alright, haunted house. The music changes. Oh man. Dragasm, let's go to the haunted house. Alright. Pretty sure I have to walk out of this place too. Because I've yet to find a emergency exit item. Please don't make me go through the dungeon again. Is there like a pitfall here I could just drop in? Please? Nope. Oh god. Let's do this. Alright, let me make sure I don't actually have a quick exit item here. If I do have one, I ain't gonna use that. Nope. Alright. That's a path I need to take. Alright. Retrace our steps and get out of here. Yep. This game is non-stop thrills. Non-stop thrills. Actually use magic against these things.
You're dead.
Take this! Want some?
God, I need to switch Brad's persona.
Take it!
Yep, we're at level 99, and this game is still taking forever. It would have taken even longer if I wasn't level 99 too. Well, it's more like levels don't matter as much as gear and persona levels. And there's really no good way to cheese persona levels. Oh man. These battles though. Demon talk to. Sure. Let's negotiate. Alright. Let's recruit. What? Fucking persona. Sure, let's talk, and then whoops. It's gonna fight me anyways. Is my gamma still cranked up? It is. Alright, let's turn that down. I was just looking at the shadows, and those shadows are like gray. That's... I don't like it. Swagman made me turn up the gamma all the way. Nope, there's no way to turn off the animations that I've seen. Swagman is too swag for anything. Some parts of Swagman were too hard to see. And it's not so much that it's the TV's the problem; it's the scaler. And just in Swagman, there were parts where you had to platform. The area that you could walk on was like dark gray, very dark gray, and the parts that killed you were a little bit darker gray. And you had to navigate through areas like that. So I had to crank up the gamma all the way to see which parts would kill me and which parts wouldn't. Because Swagman. Alright, we get to backtrack all the way back to that set of stairs. Anime mode in the scaler, like here. Check out the difference in the main menu here between, here's anime mode. Here is the mode it should actually be in, which is picture mode. There's picture mode. There's anime mode. There's a difference. And picture mode is for progressive scan, which is what this is. This is 720 by 240. But for progressive scan pictures, you want to be in picture mode. Swagman was a 3. I was actually considering giving Swagman a 4, but for a game that made me that salty, I just couldn't give it a 4. But let's say it's a 3.5 out of 5 for Swagman. Yeah, I can't really tell the difference either. But I think it turns up the color saturation a little bit for anime mode, and it changes up something else on some little value in the scaler that people who break out microscopes to look at their video images will care about, but not really me. Besides the pumpkin, not really any of the other bosses were as bad as the pumpkin. The pumpkin was like a 10 out of 10 on the bullshit. The last boss was, let's say, a 6 or a 7, and then the rest of them were like a 2 or a 3 at most. The second boss was a joke. It was just, I beat it first try. I don't think I even got hit even once on the second boss. The third boss was like a puzzle boss. You had to hit switches to open up gates that controlled where water flowed, and then you throw a bomb into the water, and it would hit the boss. And there was some tricky timing stuff there, but that wasn't too bad. And then I'm trying to think of any other bosses between that one and the final boss. And I can't think of any. Was there even a boss between the coffin boss and the final boss? I don't even think so. So I think there's only 4 bosses, and half of the bosses were super easy. And the other 2 were not so bad. Or the other two were horrible. But my biggest complaint with Swagman was the crazy swings in difficulty. So some parts of the game, they just gave you all the health you'd ever want, all the save points you'd ever want, and then some parts you'd go for long, long stretches without checkpoints or saves or health, where you just had to be absolutely pixel perfect for everything, or else, hey, you gotta repeat like 10 minutes of gameplay. I see a ghost, oh no. Oh. Alright, let's just make these things run. Yep, I think there's only one more. We're done with Castlevania, by the way. We're on our way out to the haunted house. But we've got like 30 battles to go through to get out of here, though. Yep. According to the characters, the haunted house is their next spot to go. And then after that is the palace or something. And that's the end of the game. It looks like we're probably going to be Persona tonight, guys. A long nightmare will finally be over. We're going to replace it with sick skateboard shredding. Ooh, did I take a wrong turn? I can just go this way and get to the exit. Is there skateboarding in Spyro 3? I've never actually played Tony Hawk 1. I played Tony Hawk 2 on PlayStation. I think it was great. I played the PC version, actually, of Tony Hawk 2 more than the PlayStation version. And then I think I had Tony Hawk 3 on PS2, I want to say. Yeah, they throw their insides at you. Combat animations in this, as kind of drawn out as they can be, some of them are actually pretty good. Alright, team, we did it. Let's boogie Dregasm. So the haunted house is way at the other fucking end of town. Alright, so hopefully I can just head east and then hug the east end of town all the way south, down to where the haunted house is. Oh, I doubt it's going to be that simple, but hopefully that works. This is not a 1 out of 5, no. This game is much better than 1 out of 5. Like, people thought that I would give Swagman a 1, and they were very wrong. I almost gave it a 4. I will not be giving this a 1, unless it gets super shit right at the end. Man, Hikey, you're all meetings all day. I'll tell you what the rating is when I'm done. You're trying to fish early ratings from me, and it's not happening. I don't think I've ever told anybody I was going to give something before it was actually done. Because you never know. It could go completely wrong or get incredible right at the end. Alright, that's a lot of damage. Yep. Let TMZ know. And oh man, here's what I think he's gonna give this game. Persona... The way Persona level is weird. I'm sure Persona experts can fill you in on what all that's about. I didn't even know how the hell they got new spells until, let's say, like 4 hours into this. Yeah, that's true, Ed. I do post in the Twitter HK Illuminati group exactly what I'm going to give a PSXplosion game before I even play it. Like, I'm in a graph mood. At some point, I will take my stats for rating games and have, like, a distribution graph of what I give games. Like, my average rating so far is a bit over 3 out of 5. So there's going to be a lot of games that get 3s, just about. And a few, relatively few games will get a 1, relatively few games will get a 5. And that's just how it's going to go. But it has to be, like, real shit for me to give it a 1, or really good for me to give it a 5. Yeah, the Illuminati group has kind of shifted over to Discord. With that said, I haven't used Discord in a while. Well, we'll see if the average rating goes down as this continues. Who knows? Though I have a feeling it might actually go up because you guys tend to vote in real bangers. Like, given 3 good game or 3 shit games and 1 good one, you guys tend to vote in one of the shit ones. With a few exceptions. A few notable exceptions. For the most part, that's how this has been going. I even have Discord open on here? I don't. Literally don't even have Discord open. I should probably open that. Wakeboarding game on PlayStation 1? I recall there was one for PlayStation 2. It wasn't Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer. I don't think. Yeah, Incredible Crisis was one of those exceptions. At number 3. Overblood was one of those that I thought was going to be total shit, and it turned out to be incredible. There's been a few. Oh good, we got a huge area of... Can't see anything, it looks like. Great. Complete with sobbing women in the background. Great Persona, great. Burstrick Wakeboarding. Huh. I've actually never even heard of that. That's on PlayStation 1? I might have to put that in PSXplosion. Hold on. That sounds amazing. Oh man, that looks amazing. I'm gonna put that in PSXplosion. Alright, Burstrick Wakeboarding. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna put that on the list. We're gonna play the shit out of that. No, I've already broken the no sports rule. It's like no sports with exceptions. Like no Madden, no NBA whatever, no Formula 1, no NASCAR, stuff like that is the no sports rule. Alright, that appears to be an important room. Yeah, hipster sports only, exactly. None of this mainstream sporting bullshit. I could do NBA Jam. Is there? I'm not sure if there is an NBA Jam game for PS1. Maybe like NBA Jam Tournament Edition Mark V by that point. Because if we added in mainstream sports stuff, it would add in like, let's say 60 more games that are just going to be slogs, complete slogs, and no fun for anybody involved. Literally nobody will enjoy that. Room where the portal's in. Alright. It could be Sledstorm. I'm not sure Sledstorm's even on the list yet. Yeah, of course I want to play all the Madden games. Of course I want to play Madden. Like for example, Cool Borders. There's like 6 Cool Borders games. Those are all in PSXplosion. Tony Hawk in PSXplosion. It's not there? Okay, I'll put it in right now. Sled Storm. Okay. Sled Storm, yep. Well, we are gonna do Hooters Road Trip at some point. Not that I'm prejudging that game already, but we are playing Hooters Road Trip. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. Alright, I can already tell the haunted house is going to be a huge bitch. Yep, there's a Hooters game on PlayStation 1. It's called Hooters Road Trip. And it is a classy video game, from the looks of it. Shit, I keep forgetting I need to switch persona for Brad. To this one. Well, the cover. The cover should give plenty of information, such as this game is super classy. So I think this is one of those dungeons where I need to flip a switch somewhere for something to happen. I think I activated Hooters Road Trip in my database too, so let me see. Hooters Road Trip. Yeah, Hooters Road Trip should be able to appear in the poll. I don't know, that's super important. But it is eligible to appear. Yeah, it's a racing game. Yeah, BMX XXX. Was the game that had topless riders. I think the game was released originally with an M rating and then was given an AO. I'm pretty sure you can't stream the AO version, but you can stream the mature version, if I remember correctly. Okay, so I can't do anything else here. I was reading an FAQ earlier and it said something about a switch right here, but I guess I need to explore some more before writing off this area, I guess. But yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do about BMX XXX. It does actually look like a pretty okay game. A Metacritic of 30 for the PlayStation version? Alright. Sounds like a winner. If it was one of the last games released, it was probably like 2003. Because I know there's other 2003 PS1 games. One of them I think we already did. Power Shovel. Power Shovel was 2003, I think. And the PS2 came out in like 2000, I think. Like 99 in Japan and 2000 in North America, I want to say. So that is a very late PS1 game. Hey, Shizu. Alright, let me just to make sure there's nothing here. Okay. We beat Swagman, Shizu. The nightmare is over. Swag has been defeated. I'm always triggering you. Also, apparently Ricky Mars survived at the end of Tenchu 1, I guess, or something. Because I was looking at, I was filling in my data for PS2 stuff, and Tenchu Wrath of Heaven had Ricky Maro on the cover. So, he either survived, or it's a prequel. What I'm guessing. Yep, we vanquished the Dank. Though in the ending cutscene of Swagman reappeared and grabbed the main character. So I don't know. So he did actually survive. Well, geez. They had that big old emotional ending to Tenchu 1 of Ricky Maru sacrificed himself. And whoops, he's okay. No problem. No, I think by the time they finished with Swagman, they probably knew they had a hit on their hands with Tomb Raider 1. And that just shifted all their development to that. I think around that time they also were working on Fighting Force. I can't remember when Fighting Force came out. Actually, that makes me wonder if Core Designs had multiple internal teams. The graph above here is the saves and deaths over time. So here's the beginning of Persona, and this graph goes up every time we save for blue, and then in red is the deaths. So we've had one death right here, and then over here is where we currently are. So it's saves and deaths over time. Alright, make sure that this is a dead end up here. Kind of is. I'm assuming I need to get into that thing over there. Well, Swagman was 97 then, I guess. So I'm wondering if the Tomb Raider team was the same as the Swagman team, which was the same as the Fighting Force team, or if it was like Core Designs London or Core Designs whatever, and they had completely separate operations. Who knows? Yeah, I remember Project Eden. I remember that being a thing. It's just kind of crazy that they could pump out like one studio could do 3 games a year, and then nowadays it's like, hey, one studio can do a game every 3 to 5 years. Just how far this has come. Okay, so clearly nothing doing here. All right. Yeah, and budgets, reused assets. Yeah, you want to talk about reused assets. Mid to late 90s and audio. Pretty much all use the same audio. Alright. Okay, so I already been there? Okay, so that staircase is new. Well, for some people, when they hear reused audio or like see anything get reused in the game, they think it's just laziness. Which in some cases, sure, it might be cutting corners. But, you know, I think game's hard. I remember seeing a tweet yesterday that any lazy game developer usually isn't going to be employed as a game developer for very long. Yeah, well, did they remake that brush for the grass in between games? Did they change from a 256 by 256 to 512 by 512? If not, then 1 out of 10.
Die! Die!
Yep. Procedurally generated blades of grass. Each with its own forces. Individually affected. For more realism. Good. Or scientists. I didn't want to talk to you, Mary. Portal on third. Okay, third floor. Too late. Oh no. Well. Rip. I haven't been to this. Okay. Have been to this floor. Alright. Great. Can't move anywhere there. Oh man, Peter Molyneux. I don't... Are there even any Peter Molyneux games in PSXplosion? He did Theme Park, right? Or Theme Hospital? And... Peter Molyneux was Bullfrog. And then later Lionhead. Like Black and White. I believe the theme games... Syndicate, I think, was Peter Molyneux. But you probably know him most from Fable, if you're into gaming recently. He's the Fable guy. Or he used to be. He has separated himself from the Fable franchise. Who knows, Dusk? I think he was the designer though. And if the game played great, that's generally the designer that made it so. So if you love Bullfrog games because they played great, then you have the designer to thank for that. And I believe he was the designer, the lead design for those. Stairs. Yeah, Blino. Wait, can I really not? Yep, rip Looking Glass. Looking Glass kind of stuck around. Hey, Moonman. Okay, so I'm guessing I need to, like, make my way all the way around to be able to get to those stairs. Yeah, Dungeon Keeper was excellent. I don't know if Dungeon Keeper had any console ports. Maybe on PS2. In those zones in the dungeon, it intentionally blocks your view. You just kind of have to guess where to go. But I'm hyped for Theme Hospital whenever that one comes up and gets voted in. I played the demo of Theme Hospital a whole lot on PC. I thought didn't Dungeon Keeper 2 come out on like iPad recently or something? Oh. Not that it matters, I won't be playing that version. Yeah, Dungeon Keeper Mobile. I really liked in Dungeon Keeper that you could carve out bits of the level. Even though that's really no different than just doing base Tetris in any other RTS. But I really like that you could carve out the walls in Dungeon Keeper. Hey, Walrus. Yeah, I got Theme Hospital as well on the house thing. Theme Hospital. No, I think in Theme Hospital, I think you get sued or something. Can't remember. I think you just go out of business. I recall Theme Hospital had missions rather than like a sandbox that Theme Park was. Theme Hospital was like mission 1. Oh geez, paintings. All right, let's talk to the paintings. Paintings love dance. I thought that just said you've got your balls showing.
Here.
Yeah. Alright, so we might be able to get that. Yeah, it's like treat a certain number of customers. Yep, I remember that. Dragon Force on Saturn. Is that like a strategy game? Because at some point I'm going to be doing Saturn games. For Saturn Uranus, is going to be me playing through all the Saturn games, all the US Saturn games, and that'll be in like 2024, let's say, on our current pace. I should probably use Magic Heroes. This will take like a year. Are you? I was hitting. Yeah, Saturn hardly gets any love. I've never actually used a Saturn before. So I have to get a Saturn in order to make that work. But I have everything else. I just need a Saturn. And I know which model I need to get. I need to get the one with the not circular buttons, but the like oval shaped ones or something. Yeah, there's some games on Saturn that I'd really like to play. Panzer Dragoon Saga, I've heard a lot of good things about. Burning Rangers, I've heard a lot of good things about. There's like Magic Knight Rare, I think. People said good things about the other Panzer Dragoon games, the 1 and 2. Shining Force 3, which I think in North America only got like one release, and there should be like 4 releases of it. This fight is taking forever. Holy crap. I should have just used magic. They're probably almost dead now, but yeah. Knights is awesome. And then there's like that Sonic Chaotix or something. I can't recall if there's a proper Sonic game on Saturn. We'll see. We'll see about PS2 Hot for TV. For now, I am just going to put my head down and start knocking out as many of these PSXplosion ones as I can. But you never know. You never know what the future will hold. Alright, so there's stairs there, so I can probably just get to the stairs like this. Or not. Well, rip. I guess those stairs are just a red herring. Flicky? I think Flicky is a separate series, right? Is Flicky stuff considered canon Sonic? The most I really know about Flicky is seeing the poster for it in Shenmue. The poster for Flicky was on the wall in the arcades in Shenmue. That's about all I really know about Flicky. Hey, we did it. Alright. Oh good, there's more. And this one's huge. Great. 3D tech demos. I love those. But yeah, I recall there being a 3D Sonic game that was canceled. I saw it in magazines. The demon, talk to me. Sure. You have a problem? Let's say. Oh. Alright, let's sing our problem. I think you can actually find that 3D Sonic game on the internet somewhere. I think somebody actually like took the code for it and put it into a web player. So that you can actually do that. It was like an early version of Sonic Adventure, from what I remember. And it looked like Super Mario 64, except with Sonic, like graphic-wise, from what I remember. Oh, did they actually include it in a later collection thing? Because I skipped out on Saturn stuff. I went from NES to Genesis, to PlayStation, Dreamcast, and then PS2, and then all the ones after that. I completely skipped out on SNES and Saturn. Wait, Sonic 3D Blast was good, or 3D Sonic was good? Do I hear Jergasm? Female voice. Mary's mom, Nancy. What are we gonna do, Dreadgasm? First, we're going to make sure that we're healed up. And we're gonna roll in here. Roll into this obvious trap. Damn! Let's do this, Dreadgasm. Mary was weird because she was from an alternate dimension or something. Optional fight. Oh yeah, that's right. We can there's an option here. If it really is her mom. Alright. Let's not fight it then. We don't need the XP. We're not gonna fight the Nord. Well, that was easy. Alright. He explained everything to them except not to me. Because sure. Oh yeah, that's right. Alternate dimension Mary. Let's just leave Mark behind. Oh. Come on, Nancy, we'll bring you. Mark or Brad? One of those two can stay here. Because all Mark does is dance. Dance and stare. And we don't need to dance or stare anymore. He doesn't have any good like, spells anymore. Mark can dance and stare at this portal. Very effectively. Alright, we're sliders now. Sliders / Stargate. Actually, this is more sliders than Stargate. We're back here again. We were last in this room like 15 hours ago, let's say. Haha, just kidding. You're not the leader, Brad. Stranggasm. This guy again. I guess I gotta fight this guy? Hey, what's up? Clone. It's nothing like him. Oh, Dreadgasm. What a time for jokes, Dreadgasm. Wait, so am I supposed to go in here? Dreadgasm, what are you doing? Well, he said follow me. I went over here. Alright, I guess we're going in here then. Alright, final dungeon, I guess. Probably. Deva Yuga. We haven't saved in a while, I don't think. Alright, we don't need healing. Okay, there is a switch in this one. When's the last time? Wait, I went back in... What? Are both of these the same one? Alright, sure, we want to heal. This one. That's the wrong one. $40. Alright, when's the last time we saved? It's this one, and then we gotta reload it. There we go. Last time we saved was about an hour ago. Great. Okay, I did go right back into the other room. Nice. I don't know how that worked. So if we died or the power went out, we would have lost an hour. Great. Alright, final dungeon, boys. We're beating Persona tonight. Make sure to get those votes in for the current poll. Alright, probably floor 2. Alright, there's gonna be a switch somewhere on a wall here. They're carving their story on the tree. Many, many times. Alright, so we got a few more games to put on PSXplosion list after the stream. We got Team Buddies. We got a bunch, I think we have like 2 Mortal Kombats. We got Primal Raids, we got Burst Trick, Wakeboarding, and we got Sled Storm. If anybody else has anything to add to list, let me know. And I'll look into it. You can see the list by typing in !PSX, and my bot will We'll put in chat all the links to all that stuff. If you're curious what's on the list. A learning English cassette tape? Nice. No, so far the creepiest music, also this monster design for Incubus. Okay, that's an Incubus. That makes sense now. The creepiest music in this game has been the hospital by far and away. Hey, Brent. Good morning. Oh, there's 3 of them? Okay. I know that I put in Sub-Zero. I put in Mythologies. But I guess I forgot those other ones. Whoops. Alright, I'll put those in. So we're going to knock off two games off the list today, and we're adding in, like, 7. The PSXplosion is just getting longer as we clear games. We're adding more games faster than we are completing games. Sightseeing to tell you the truth, or something. I haven't seen a switch yet on the wall. Yeah, that's the explosion part, exactly. Yeah, I think PP is Persona experience. To Shinden 4? Oh. Well, we got 1 through 3 in PSXplosion. I haven't actually played any of the Toshinden games, so we'll see how that is. So far, we've not had a great time, not even a good time with fighting games in PSXplosion. We've had War Gods, we've had Tekken 1, and we've had Bushido Blade. Bushido Blade was excellent. Tekken and War Gods, not so much. Oh, Toshinden 4 was that in Europe? Alright. Hey Igor, what's cracking? We have no business with Igor, but this will probably be the last time we hear this in the game. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Wu-Tang game. What about the Wu-Tang game? What about the Wu-Tang game? Oh man, was that game a struggle. God, Wu-Tang was pretty fair for the most part. Fair as in difficulty-wise. Right up until that one... Whoa, okay, hold on. Right up until that one fight, most of the way through story mode. If it wasn't for that one fight, Wu-Tang would have been excellent. Hey, Monkey. Didn't go good. We beat Swagman earlier in the stream, and we're likely going to beat Persona here. Welcome back. Yeah, don't mess with Big Baby Jesus. That is true. Those words to live by. Hey, Zero. I'm doing good. How are you? Are you still thinking about doing Grand Stream Saga? Of course, Bloodite. The only thing I ask for links is if it's not safe for work or potentially not safe for work, just say so in the link, and then the rest go for it.
Want some?
Alright, so any physical attacks won't work on these guys. Oh, nice, excellent.
You're dead.
Alright, so we're looking for a switch. I still have yet to see a switch anywhere. Maybe it's not on this floor. Because I think we've pretty much scoured this whole floor. But it's probably on the 3rd floor is where that switch is. Alright, slightly not safe for work. Alright, let's see this. Sure.
Help me!
Sure.
Take it! Take it! Want some?
What'd you remember, Zav?
Get him!
Well, all I have is pillows on my bed.
Help me!
There's not really much to make with my bed. We're going to the 3rd floor. I need to heal. Nope. But still no sign of a switch here. So I'm assuming there's nothing on this floor. So the old setup I used to have for the stream was using a Kinect 2.0, an Xbox One Kinect, as my main stream camera. Using that thing used up a ton of my CPU. So like the stream would lag and I would not be able to have as good compression on my stream. So I made the decision to stop using that. So we're back to the regular webcam so that I could have better encoding on the stream and less lag for like the games that I'm playing and all that. So the pros outweigh the cons of doing that rather than the old way. So that's the difference. Let's defend, chill.
You're dead.
Take this!
X-Files was so dank that I just had to give it a 4.20. There's actually a 0 after the 2, but it doesn't show up because of trailing zeros. X-Files wasn't good enough to get a 5 out of 5 for me, but just a simple 4 wouldn't suffice for it, so I gave it a 4.20. This is probably a pitfall. Was it 4 hours, 20 minutes for Xbox? I think it was... Maybe it was around that long. All I remember is we spent a whole lot of time at the very beginning of the game trying to find our office. That took forever. God, that was such a dumb beginning to that game. Of going to our boss's office, him saying, "Go away, I'm busy." No, wait, he said, "You should go answer your phone." And then we go to our office and pick up the phone, and it was the boss calling us. That was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Alright, well that explains what that room was. This is a new area, actually. Alright. This is not a new area. Alright, back where we started. Okay. Well, that solves that mystery. But yeah, so far, X-Files has been the second best FMV game in PSXplosion. Yep. What's the matter with you? There's plenty of dank memes in X-Files, but Fox Hunt was far and away the best FMV game so far. Fox Hunt was so good. Even though we technically didn't complete Fox Hunt because we soft-locked at the end. But, it was so good. Yep, everything was pretty much downhill after there. Oh damn, thank you for the donation, Monkey Breed. Thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't have my my donation thing up here because my Mac crashed. Whoops. Thank you again. Thank you, Monkey Breed, for the donation. Monkey Bread, sorry. 1E. Yes, there actually are good FMV games. But if you haven't seen Fox Hunt, I think I have the whole thing up on my YouTube channel. It's something. Yeah, no sub button. I've been trying since January to get partner, and it's still not happening. I'm gonna apply again soon, though. Just because you asked today, I will send in an application after this stream. Alright, these guys probably don't want to negotiate. Black man. So these guys have nothing in their thing in the upper left, so I'm assuming they don't want to talk at all. Black man won't come to the negotiation table. Alright. Formation. This one. Yep. Hey, this is actually not the most racist thing in Persona 1. Did you see what they did to Mark? Yep, we're too hot for Twitch on this channel. On a sidewall for the... Okay. I will keep an eye out for it. Alright, let me see if I can just... auto... No, they're like I've seen some speedrunners actually did get partner like this week. People who do speedrun / retro streams actually did get partner very recently. Though it is happening, just not as often as before. Alright, we did it. But yeah. Thank you for the donation, Bloodite. Unoriginal message about sausages goes here. Sure. Sure. Thank you again. Thank you both, Monkey Bread and Bloodite, for the donations today. You guys are awesome. Persona 4 is on PlayStation 2. Yeah, I have no idea either. Who knows? Alright. So keeping an eye out for a switch on a wall here. Yeah, I'm just gonna open up Counter-Strike crates for hours a day. And then get partner and become super depressed, because that's what a way to get partner. Sexy naked women message, oh man. I don't know, that actually does sound too hot for Twitch. I too have no idea what's going on either. I'm just letting the game play for me as I'm walking through halls here. But we're pretty much at the tail end of Persona 1. This is the final dungeon. This is where we're currently at. And depending on how quickly I do this, I might just roll straight into, yeah, this game is rated kids through adults. We might... It's a bit under 6. If we started Tony Hawk in the next, let's say, 45 minutes, we might also be Tony Hawk tonight, maybe, or get some distance into it. We're currently at about $70 on covering the cost of my my HDMI thing. It's just covering how much it costs to get this thing, which I already got. My old capture card bit the dust not too long ago. So I wouldn't have been able to stream if I didn't have this, so I just had to buy it. But I think we're at 70 out of 200, including tonight's donations. We're pretty much invincible. I enlisted the help of Dr. Game Shark, and Dr. Game Shark prescribed some pretty good stats for me. Our XP is currently Japanese Kana 039198 out of whatever. We've overflowed our XP. Alright, so I made it through this whole part without finding a switch, so... Maybe the switch is on floor 2? Maybe I just missed it? Or it's on 3? I don't know. Yeah, I remember the switch being a thing. Because I read about it in some walkthrough somewhere. I could just look for the map. I forgot what the name of this place is. Ona Revelations. Palace? No, Deva map? Deva Yuga. That's Strange Journey map. Deva Yuga, second floor. I don't even see a switch on second floor. Alright, I see where we are right now, though. But yeah, thank you again for the additional donation, Monkey Bread. We British need to provide tea supplements, pizza as well. It's bread, by the way. Sorry, I got your name right this time. My bad. thank you again. You continue to be awesome. Okay, so we go. Oh, you think it's here? There's nothing on the map I'm looking at that says there's a switch here. I also don't see anything. Oh, it's on a higher floor? It's not on... We're on floor 2. Okay. Alright, well if it's not on floor 2, then I won't worry about it for now. Four, 5, okay. Yeah, I assume the layouts are the same. Alright, I should probably heal here before this goes real bad. Welcome back, Kaiki. Yeah, you got a few meetings today, it sounds like. The stairs go back down. Yeah, this is bad ending. You guys want to see the good ending to Persona 1, you're gonna have to play it yourselves, I guess. Yep. Just smash the confirm button, Heike. You get through it much faster. Also, quick save and quick load. Extra 3 dungeons. Ugh. Yeah. That's apparently not even including like the Snow Queen or something, which apparently is in this version of the game, but you have to Game Shark to get to it. That's what I read. I think it's like even translated and everything, but they just removed it from this version. Oh, a Texas gibberish. Well, rip. Alright, maybe you get first floor. Holy crap, this is a maze. No, we're not even like a third of the way. Oh yeah, we're a third of the way through this floor. This is just a huge maze. I'm looking at a map somebody made. Alright. This dungeon is pretty big. Alright. Okay. This way. Up, through here, to the right. Down. And then we want to head south this whole way. Keep going all the way down. Yep. I feel ya, Sui. I feel ya. Oh good, I can't even change formations. Zor's okay, so I can only do oh man, don't put my whole party asleep. Are you for real? Only Mark. Can I even... Hold on, can I even do... Oh god. Oh wait, she's awake. Alright. Alright, Mark, it's your time to shine. Yeah, I remember playing through parts of SMT Strange Journey on DS, and it just being nothing but maze dungeons. Alright, this is more like it. Alright, we did it. Alright, good night, Zev. Alright, now I need to remember where I even am here. Load. This one. Okay. Oh, there's no bullshit mazes in Devil Survivor. Oh yeah, I remember that. can't quite remember, how did Devil Survivor even play? It wasn't first-person mazes like this is, I don't think. Hey, Snowy. Welcome back. Let's defend.
You're dead.
Aren't the wizardry games also really big in Japan? I recall I had a Japanese friend in college, and I remember him telling me that the wizardry games, for some reason, were super popular in Japan. Or was it wizardry? Something like that. It was like a first-person dungeon crawler PC game, or PC series, that I was really surprised to hear was really popular in Japan. Alright. Maybe you go second floor. Where even are we right now? Okay, so we're there. Where even are we going now? That way. You're locked inside your own house? That's that sounds dangerous. Oh, it's like F&T, okay. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Snoway. It's closer. Snoway. Snoway. Alright, so this part is also a huge maze. Oh. Well, yeah, that will get you locked in the house, I guess. Okay, go on. Hey, we got Blazall. Alright. Get wrecked, Sui. Alright, progress. This way. Third floor. me find the 3rd floor map before I go any farther. Here we go. Alright. Where am I on this map? Okay. Alright, I see where we're going. Alright, we need to head south. Here. Clean salt item. No idea. No, I've spent 19 hours and 23 minutes on this game. The 260 hours is for all of PSXplosion combined. So this says we're on game number 38 at the top of the screen. We're actually on number 45 is the next one we're going to do, because this one's just taken a while. This is something I do called PSXplosion, where we're playing through a lot of the North American PlayStation library, let's say most of them, excluding sports games and children's games. Oh, it lowers the encounter rate. That would be a nice item to have. Alright, good talk with those guys. Now we are heading south this way. Yeah, no encounters would be pretty good. Though I haven't seen that item anywhere. Let me see if we got anything like that. So we got Strength Drink, Bell Rock, Luke Essence, Luxence, Agility Essence, Hina Stone, Tech Essence, Vitality Essence, and Strength Essence. Nothing else. Alright. So we want to head north and then all the way over to the stairs. Alright, floor 4. Is there a floor 4 map here for me? That is an unlabeled map. That is also an unlabeled map. Well, great. Google image search has failed me now. Alright guys, I guess we're doing this floor blind. Alright, I'm assuming those are where I want to get to. And the switch we're looking for is on floor 5. Hey, Croc. against attack. Alright.
Die.
This isn't the longest RPG in PSXplosion, by the way, that we've done. We're probably gonna wrap this one up within the next 2 hours, let's say. The first Lunar game. We haven't done the second one yet, but Lunar 1 was 27-something hours. And that was back when I was doing only one game at a time. So we spent a while with Lunar. And I really enjoyed Lunar, so I am pretty okay with Lunar being a long game. There's a map? Alright, sick. Thank you for finding that for me. Oh god, look at those maps. I agree, Sui. There are going to be some tedious parts in PSXplosion. There's also some incredible parts in PSXplosion, though. Alright. Where even are we? On floor 4. So that's where we came from. We followed that up through there. Okay. Alright, I see where we are now. Alright, so we continue heading south. Yep, we're at the final boss. You can go to the bathroom and have a good long bathroom session, Heike, if you want to. It's still probably going to be a bit. Yeah, we're on the final dungeon for Badhead, but we still probably got a little bit before the final boss. Probably. Me being the Persona expert and all. But there isn't too much more on this map that I'm looking at. Alright. Follow this south and take the west fork. Becoming a speedrunner makes you pretty good at reading maps and quickly, by the way. So that's a plus. Thank you again for the donation, Monkey Bread. Oh, you will learn about these kinds of games by the time we're done with PSXplosion. Thank you once again for continuing to be awesome. Alright, so I see where the switch is on the wall. Alright, so we need to head north, hugging the west side. The demon talked to me. Alright, let's answer it. First human I've ever met. Give me some. Alright, sure. Give him a magic stone. They asked politely. Alright, let's sing to it. Alright, so we're guaranteed to get the card for this thing now. Because we got the flashing interest. Splits the amount of coins in a betting pool for users, depending on how close they were to the answer. Well, it depends on what they're betting on. Is it a float or an int? Oh man. Come on, game. Just let me end this conversation. Ah, alright, this works. No card. I think I'm almost done programming my stuff. Hey, Evan. Alright, so we go this way. I found a pretty good PHP library for making my graphs. It's called JP Graph. And I use that for making all my graphs, including this one right here. That's in JP Graph. This way, and then the switch is over here, along the left wall. Right there it is. There's the switch. Here's that switch, guys. Alright. Now that we got his card, we can just talk to him and they'll just... Hey, we did it. The graph is... This one is saves and deaths. So here's the beginning of when we started Persona. And you can see the saves are stacking up. The graph gets higher the more saves and deaths that we have. And then we can see right here, the red is deaths. So this is where we died in our playthrough. And we haven't died since then. So this has stayed like that. And the saves have been kept going up and up and up. So in games that we die a lot, you're going to see the red part of the graph much bigger. Alright, we pulled the switch. And now we make our way backtrack over here. No, I did not do a people run earlier. Today has been all PSXplosion. We finished Swagman earlier is what we did. Yeah, the later saves are pretty spread out. Here, we can have a better look at the chart here. Like right there, you can see each step in the chart. Let me update this for our current times here. There's the most current chart. So you can see each vertical tick mark on the graph is half an hour of time. So you can see in one of these parts here, we went 2.5 hours without saving between saves. So, yeah. Persona has quite a bit of time in between saves. Welcome back, hipster. I hope you brought pancakes for the whole class.
Die! Die! Die!
So one of the things I was originally planning to do for PSXplosion was hook up wires to my controller to monitor it to see when I press buttons or do any input on the controller and keep data for that. But unfortunately I couldn't get the wiring to work. So that's not a thing. That's not going to be a thing. I might be able to somehow get it to work at some later point. But for now, we can't do that, because I would have liked to keep track of like telemetry or stuff like that, but It's not to be. Alright. So that's the second lever, according to this Japanese chart I'm looking at here. And then now what? Now what? You aided him. Oh man. What kind of syrup did you use? Or did you not use syrup? Like some savage.
Die.
Oh, did that unlock the door on like floor 2? It opened up a path somewhere. So the page that I'm looking at right now is in Japanese. And my Japanese is not good enough. I don't know where. Okay. There should be a pitfall. Okay, pitfall here. There we go. Alright. So that dropped us down to floor 4. And there is stairs up. Okay, stairs up over here. To the right. Aunt Jemima, okay, good. Yeah, your bae, Aunt Jemima, make your pancakes good. Aunt Jemima is a bit too sweet for me. I usually use log cabin. And I don't like real maple syrup. I know this is probably massive heresy for some people, but I prefer the fake log cabin to real maple syrup. Though that said, I haven't really had pancakes in a while. Like, SGDQ was the last time I had pancakes. No, it's fine. Log cabin syrup is so good. Please. Yep, good old Bisquick. Hey, sometimes science did better than nature when it came to maple syrup. It's a triumph for science over nature. Take that, nature. Nature's maple syrup sucks. Log Cabin got it right with its science and chemicals. Alright, stairs up. Alright, so there is... I think I need to cast... oh. Looking at this map, there are shaded in areas of the map, which implies to me that I need to cast the Trap Cure on everybody. Peanut butter on your pancakes? Huh. This doesn't open. Apparently the boss... Oh, I need to fill in. I need to light all the panels green. Okay. Oh god. I think we did it. We did it, guys. I bumbled my way into the solution there. Alright. If this map is correct, then this is the... I think... the final boss. Maybe. Unless this map is wrong. Oh no, it's not. Oh god. Well, we'll see. I just scrolled down, there's a whole bunch more stuff. Welcome back, Hanky. Oh, it is for bad. Okay, good. Safety save? Okay. Find me a place to save, and I'll do so. You've seen this chart here, and how often this game likes to go between save points. Was it a meeting on your toilet habits, Hanky? Say what? Therefore. Sigh. We're finding the answer. Right, Judge Dredd wants to find the answer. Yep, that audio transition is pretty good. Heck yeah, we can. No, we'll kill you slow. Alright, level 66. Let's do it. Oh no, I can't heal Dreadgasm anymore. Whatever will I do? Yeah, that sniper rifle shoots pretty quickly. Oh, we've always had guns. I just never used them. His shadow's still on the ground. Massacre's voice. The shadow's still there. Okay, now it's gone. Oh my. Super Guido. Great. Super Guido, no space. Wait, he's level 76 now, oh boy. Alright. Let's do the same thing and see if guns are effective still, or what. Oh, okay. That heals it. Alright, guns are effective still. Excellent. We can still shoot gods. Damn, alright. Guns are very effective. Yeah, Heike's been here for a while. Welcome, though. Alright. Apparently you can just shoot gods in this game. and it is very effective.
Close up. Good.
Alright. So far, this plan has been pretty good. Whoa, except that. Oh. I wanted to shoot this thing, not stab it. That's true, it is Super Guido.
Good.
I wanted to do replay, not normal. Oh no. Okay. He's confused, but that's okay. One of these cures... Hopefully that cures confusion. Nope, Nate is still confused, it looks like. Oh shit! Trigasm, no! Alright, she's... We have a nuke rock. Small damage. Okay. You'd think a nuke would do more than small damage, but sure. Yeah, bad is a very deadly status ailment. Maybe I can use the elixir rock on... Cure sick. Cure, paralyze, petrify. Do we have anything that cures? Alright. I guess we're just attacking then. Welcome back, Jergasm.
Close up. Good. Close up.
Jergasm is eternal. That was triple hit and it hit 4 people. Hacks. Yeah, it was Deadgasm. Not anymore. GG. I think. Wait, so Mary's behind all of this? Huh. Sure. Mary is the real final boss. Oh god. Mark's smug fucking face. Orgasm. Wait. Is this game not over yet? Oh. Yeah, apparently that character wasn't black in the original release. Oh, the door is locked. We still gotta backtrack though. We're almost there, guys. Hang in there. Oh god, I gotta backtrack though. I wonder if there's a pitfall I could just take. So there is a, okay, so we're on... Where even are we? We took the stairs down to 5. We are over there. We need to go back through that room. Yeah, it looks like there's pitfalls I can take. I can take stairs down and then pitfalls. But first we have to not die to anything on the way down. Or else it is rip-a-roni. Alright, so on this floor here, floor 4, there should be a pitfall at the south end of this room. Down to floor 3. And then where are we at in floor 3? Looks like there's a pitfall behind us to get down to floor 2. And then we can pitfall our way down to floor 1. And then elevator up to that locked room. Oh, this room right here. Okay. Ah. And this is the end of the game. There we go. Hey, Daxter. Yeah, I've been streaming for 7.5 hours right now. And this was nothing but PSXplosion today. I did start late, though. Sometimes this just won't let me skip text. I have to hit the button like 4 times. No, Dreadgasm. What? Sure.